Beginning in 1982, a number of small groups of programmers in Hungary began to develop commercial computer games. One of the first such groups calling itself Fahrenheit 451, based on the dystopian novel by American writer Ray Bradbury. And these went on to develop several titles in 1982 to 83 for Commodore. Arctic Shipwreck was their first game, and also the first to feature some of the advanced algorithms that allowed the display of a large, tilting, three-dimensional slab of ice in the Arctic Sea. In this game, you control a benevolent mammoth, whose task was to balance the slab long enough for the rescue ship to arrive without actually stepping on any survivors. This task made harder by the occasional appearance of a man-eating bird who tries to snatch the victims one by one. In my head, I like to think of this game in an outlandish way, however. A sort of parallel universe affair. Okay, get this. You're a really annoying elephant who has just interrupted a bunch of nudists on a small floating island, with your goal to cool the tension down as quickly as possible by throwing everyone into the water. You also have a mate who flies in to help you every now and then. There we go. Boom! Cheeky Commodore Gamer presents Elephants Gone Wild. The aim of the game is to keep the ice floor balanced by running back and forth, otherwise the shipwrecked people will fall into the sea. More randomly is the fact you play as a large mammoth and must shift your weight about to counteract the imbalances of the iceberg. If you can manage to keep some of the fragile humans alive when the rescue ship arrives, then you complete the level and are ready to start the next. This is the rescue ship up here, and basically you've just got to hold out long enough until the ship reaches the far left of this bar here. Whilst holding out and keeping the ice as steady as you can, a bird of prey flies over the swaying ice and grabs a shipwrecked person. What is this bird? A pterodactyl? Okay, so we've got mammoths and other prehistoric animals, and everyone appears naked. Without thinking about it too much, you'll need to chase the bird away pretty quickly. Inevitably, this will cause the ice to rock even more, and the whole thing can become pretty manic at times. What is particularly interesting about this game is the unusual gameplay principle and the ice floor, which is surprisingly well animated in 3 dimensions for a game that came out in 1983, and to be honest, it all looks really impressive visually. Musically, however, the game doesn't have much to offer, apart from a short "What shall we do with a drunken sailor" intro. The sound effects are rather good though, with the crashing of the water prevalent throughout. On each level, points are gained at regular time intervals just by surviving, with a bonus being awarded when the rescue ship eventually arrives, calculated on how many survivors are rescued. So there is an incentive to keep as many on the ice as possible to maximise your scores. Like I mentioned, the birds can be discouraged if you chase them away, but that may cause the ice to tip out of control, leading to disaster. If everyone dies before the boat arrives, then you lose a life and have to restart the level. Also, adding to the mayhem going on, it's not only the humans that can fall foul to the unstable ice. If you fall into the water yourself, then it's also game over. So that's Arctic Shipwreck, and I must admit it still definitely has a primitive charm to it. There's probably an old proverb out there somewhere about never taking a mammoth on a cruise, and it might be bleak in nature, but it's still a great little addictive action game. You can almost hear the groans of despair as the little characters slide off the ice and into the freezing water. Plop. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and please do be sure to share your thoughts on this game in the comment section. As always, I am forever grateful for all the support, and this is just a quick reminder to maybe subscribe to the channel if you're not already on board with us. For those wanting to show love, there's also a membership program here on YouTube, or even maybe consider joining the channel Patreon, all of which can be found on the links in the description of the video, and every bit of your support goes a long way in ensuring we continue on this epic nostalgic journey down memory lane. Check out the other games on the channel playlists, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye for now.
I